Welcome back to the Simulator Golf Tour and my recent trip around the virtual fairways at Bay Hill. Round 1 was a bit of a battle.
Oh, so far right. Oh no, that is so bad. That is so bad. How has it gone in water? I didn't even see there's water there.
I finished with a 4 over par 76, which wasn't exactly the start that I wanted.
Can't believe I'm celebrating a bogey.
But it put me in a decent enough position heading into the final round.
Hat-trick of bogeys to finish round 1.
But round 2 was an absolute roller coaster. I stepped onto the first tee, ready to make a move, feeling pretty good, and I played a great approach shot, sticking it into the gimme zone to save a par.
Got to be good. And get in the gimme zone, come on. What a recovery.
And I was struggling for par again on the second, and left myself this nasty little 15-footer to stay level for the round and 4 over for the tournament.
I've got half a chance to save par. Get in the hole. Oh! What a putt, come on.
Then came the third. I pushed my tee shot right and left a lengthy approach into this par 4, which I tried to give a little too much.
Oh, just shank it. What the hell are you doing? The f was that?
Now, as you'll see later on in this video, this isn't the only time I managed to hit a shank in this round, and it led to my first double bogey.
Oh, how did that miss? What a putt.
I somehow managed to clear my head, and on the par 5 fourth, I put together a solid drive and a decent 3-wood to leave a relatively easy pitch onto the green.
It's got to be good. Right, we have a chance at birdie. Finally, green's a rapido. I only need to tap it, which means I need to add a little bit more break to it.
Could I sink the 10-footer for my first birdie?
In the hole! Come on, get in. One shot back.
Bouncing back immediately after that shank is the kind of resilience that you need, but ideally, you don't need to show it quite so often. I even followed it up on the 5th, managing to get up and down from the bunker to save par.
Get in! What a recovery that is.
Momentum seemed to be swinging a little my way, and on the par 5-6, I took on a bold drive over the huge lake.
What a drive that is. Come on. Something like that.
And from there, I played smart with a safe layup.
That's okay. Don't mind that.
And followed it up with a fantastic up and down into the gimme zone for my second birdie of the round.
Get in that gimme zone. We're back to level par. Come on.
Back to level par, and after those early stumbles, things were starting to feel a little better.
If I didn't have a stupid double bogey, we'd be flying right now.
But the turn wasn't very kind to me. On the 10th, I hooked a tee shot deep into the trees, and after a poor approach, I sunk an 11-footer to limit the damage and walk away with a bogey.
Shit! Another big ass lake hole. It's absolutely glorious, but it's not doing anything for my confidence.
Then on the 11th, my putting went cold.
Or just underhit it.
I had a monster putt for birdie, which resulted in this disastrous 3-putt for yet another bogey.
You've got to go closer than that. This is where these Simulator Golf Tour rounds start to get away from me, because I just go on a roll of bogeys, double bogeys. Before I know it, I'm about 14 over. How the hell?
Making it 4 drop shots in my last 5 holes since that birdie on 6. The round was feeling like it was starting to slip away. I missed a birdie putt on the 13th.
Oh, that is disgusting, isn't it? That is disgusting. But I've broken that run of bogeys somehow. par 3, 177.
And the par 3s were absolutely killing me off.
What the hell are you doing? What the f is that? What the f is that? I am lost for words here.
But the pain wasn't over. After shanking it into the water, I then lipped out the bogey putt as well.
Oh, you've got to love golf, haven't you? 7 over par, that's not good enough.
Another bogey on the 15th, where I also lipped out the putt for par.
Yeah, that's about right, that.
And there was a brief moment of brilliance on the par 5 16th.
It's a clean 5-iron. It's got to be good, that.
I managed to find the green in 2 for a very outside chance of eagle, which of course didn't drop.
Birdie will do. Get in the gimme zone. There's absolutely no way this should miss.
But I managed to sink the 5-footer for another birdie.
Thank you.
Then came the 17th. Another par 3 out to ruin my day.
Oh my God, are you absolutely winding me up? What the f is going on with these clubs? Wow. Holy shit. I mean, yeah, I'm rushing because I've got somewhere to be, but me, I've never hit this many shanks in my life.
Unbelievable. Twice in a matter of holes. At this point, I honestly didn't know what was going on.
Stay out of the fucking sand.
The third shot found the bunker, and I lipped out yet again.
Off. You've got to break. You've got to break. How the hell has that not gone in?
With an end result, a disgracefully embarrassing triple bogey. A complete and utter meltdown on yet another par 3.
Oh, man. If you can't tell, I gave up a while ago. But I'm continuing for the comedy value. I ain't seen the funny side of it yet.
By this time, my head had well and truly fallen off, heading into the 18th.
Aim to the left of the green because I don't actually think I can handle going in the water, even though we are on the 18th. I've hit so many 5-irons today, and I've shanked about 3 of them.
A disgustingly poor pitch shot left me needing to sink a 5-footer just to get a bogey, but it was another typical terrible ending to a simulator golf tour event.
If you're used to watching good golfers on their simulators, you probably wish that you hadn't tuned into watching me.
Round 2 ended with an 11 over par 83.
Thank fuck that's over with.
Combined with round 176, I finished the whole event at 15 over par. Not very good for a real life 9 handicap golfer. It was definitely an eventful second round. A true rollercoaster marked by some great birdies and solid pars, but ultimately defined and derailed by those brutal par 3s and a couple of very memorable, frustrating and frankly embarrassing shanks.